We're halfway through.
Ahí va, así te quiero ver,
That's
cabrón.
it. That's what I want to see, bitch.
Así, güey.
That's what I want to see, dude. Good, good, bitch. That's it. Breathe. How are you feeling? Good? Yes. Breathe. Come on, get some football. Put some balls in there. Come on, he's dwindling. He's dwindling.
Right? The jab is working real well. When you go inside with a jab, just 1 or 2 shots. Forget about throwing a big combination. Just make sure you're solid, okay? That was a very good round. Just you let him a couple shots, that's all.
Let's go, boys. Time's up. Let's go.
Mike Tyson in the crowd, and the crowd responds to seeing Mike on the monitor. Still extremely popular everywhere he goes. Harold Letterman, how did you score the first 6 rounds of the fight?
Okay, Jim, I got it 3 rounds apiece. I got it all even, 57-57. Very, very close fight, Jim. I gave rounds 3, 4, and 5. Let me see. 3, 4, and 5 to Gennady Golovkin. But I thought Canelo came back and won round 6 to tie it up. I've got it all even, 57-57.
Round 6 was a round in which Canelo landed more punches than Golovkin. Golovkin continues to throw many more jabs and land more jabs than Canelo. Canelo continues to throw many more body shots and land more body shots than Golovkin.
It's not enough to win the story of the fight, Roy. After all, he's going to have to win the fight, Canelo. And if Harold has it close, it's usually a pretty good indication the judges do.
Max, if he outstalks, if he stalks Triple G like this the whole fight, there's no way they're going to give Triple G this decision because he's taking him completely out of his game. First fight, he beat him backing up, where he fought his back backing up and had his way when he wanted. This type fight, he's forcing the issue and had his way when he wants it. There's no way they're going to give Triple G this fight at this pace.
Canelo is not planning on going to the scoreboard. He's looking for the knockout, which is, of course, dangerous against Triple G.
Very dangerous because Triple G can land one ending shot at any time.
Canelo's fighting 3 minutes of every round, clearly to this point, and sustaining its power. It is definitely Golovkin who looks more labored, but it's also Golovkin who's landing more punches through the course of the fight. Hard jab by Canelo Alvarez. Golovkin making Canelo miss there. And landing a left hook.
Canelo willing to take one from Golovkin to land one. That's very, very dangerous, and that's saying a lot about Canelo Alvarez.
Well, he said that he was going to, it's rare that before a big fight like this, a fighter says he's going to do something and goes out and does exactly what he says he's going to do. Canelo said he's going to take more risks, even though it was Triple G most felt needed to take more risks to win this fight. Canelo is taking those risks.
And whether he wins it or not, Max, Canelo meant exactly what I thought he meant at that weigh-in. He walked right up on Triple G and let him know that I'm coming for you tonight. Ain't nothing able that nobody else can do about it.
But he left hook, uppercut, all for Canelo, for Triple G.
Triple G is used to landing combinations like that and then walking to the neutral corner as the guy falls. Canelo answered with a big shot of his own.
We're losing here, okay? There we go, hands down, hands down. There we go. Okay, that was a much better round. Okay, but we gotta do it the whole round. The last part of it was great. Stay in the pocket, let's fight this guy, all right?
He see a beautiful uppercut landed by Triple G, but the difference now is he landed and then he catches the right hand straight back. Canelo answering right away because Canelo knows how to fight this style of fight, Jim. This is the fight Canelo wants. Give and take. That's real Mexican style.
And in the biggest tell of the fight so far, You heard Abel Sanchez lean into the corner and tell Triple G, hey, we're losing here. So that's the way Abel Sanchez sees it, and that's a clear sign he's trying to motivate Golovkin to open up and take more risks and throw more hard shots in the second half of the fight.
It's like I told Max, Abel Sanchez knows that fighting this style of fighting, if they go to 12 rounds like this, there's no way they're going to give a Triple G that decision.
And for what it's worth, Harold Letterman gave the round to Golovkin.
What is happening in this fight that I see is that Canelo trusts his beard. He believes he can take Triple G's shots, so he's willing to come forward to land his own. The counter-puncher has become the hunter.
The stalker.
Hard right hand by Canelo Alvarez. And Abel Sanchez is right. Triple G's going to have to take more risks and try to match power with power, because Canelo Alvarez's power quotient is going up from round to round.
Better believe it.
Hard right hand for Golovkin. Sticks the jab. But Alvarez keeps the pressure on.
And Triple G landed a good jab, Jim. I can't take that away from him. But Alvarez is fighting the fight he wants to fight. That means he's in control. He's determining and dictating everything that's going on right now.
He's landing the punishing shots too, for the most part. They're both landing punishing shots. But Canelo is the guy you'd rather be in most of these rounds. Those body shots are devastating, and increasingly it looks to me like Golovkin's going to have to leave one of those iconic images for us in order to win that fight. He's going to have to turn it around with a big punch.
I don't know if he's going to have the energy to, Max. He's taking a lot of punishment in this fight, wearing him down. And you know, well, you might not, but in boxing, it takes just as much to take a punch, a big punch, as it does to throw one.
I think two things are possible, Max. Either Golovkin does not have the kind of power he had through most of his career, or he's never fought a fighter with the kind of chin that Canelo Alvarez brings.
You take nothing away from Triple G. Even in their first fight, than he did even against Daniel Jacobs when it appeared maybe he was starting to slow down. Of course, part of it is now he is fighting top fighters.
Triple G missing with the right hand. Hard left hook for Canelo Alvarez. Triple G shaking his head.
Right. Now Triple G get back in, and Canelo's starting to show a little fatigue. Triple G withstood the test, so let's see what happens now.
This is another round that could be scored either way, depending on what you're looking for. It still looks as though Alvarez is landing the harder punches, but Triple G may be landing more.
The cut opened up over Alvarez's left eye, too.
Hard right hand for Golovkin. He needed that punch.
They did.
Triple G came up with more offense in that round. He took a lot of shots, but he gave them two.
And he might have won the round with that last right hand.
May have turned the tide a little bit there.
Okay, very, very good. That's the kind of round I want. Right here, G, right here.
Yeah,
That's the kind of round I want. G, longer and lower. Okay, you got to keep working him the whole round. Okay. The jab is great, but you got to mix it up. Okay. That shot on top is good. Touch him on the sides too. Open him up. Come on, baby. You can't rest on me. Deep breath.
Intelligent fight. Speed. Flex your waist and jab. All right? Come on, keep punching. Water. Give me the Vaseline.
Canelo's mother. A couple of prayers there. It's a close fight. It's very much like the first fight in the sense that Canelo is landing a few more power punches and seeming to land the harder punches. Golovkin is landing more punches and significantly more jabs. Harold Letterman now has Golovkin sneaking ahead on his scorecard by a point.
I'm surprised by that. But I will say in the last round, it's not just that Triple G landed more. His punches seem to affect Canelo toward the end of the round.
Yeah, it seemed like a little bit of a shift in the fight for Triple G's favor.
And Abel Sanchez said he was pleased with the round. I think he was pleased because his fighter took a little bit more risk.
That's the first round I seen that looked like Triple G had control of the fight.
Triple G with that stiff jab. Now lands a right hand again. Canelo comes back with his counter shots. Lands a right hand over the top. Triple G comes right back, firing with energy.
Both guys looking to end this fight right now.
Of course.
They trade shots at center ring. Canelo with his jab. Right hand lead for Canelo. Triple G trying to get a little rest there for a second. Trying to get a small breather in the middle of a round.
Takes a lot to fight like this, Jim. This is a tough fight by two brilliant fighters. The counterpuncher became the stalker. The banger became the boxer.
And Canelo takes a moment off, and Triple G lands some punches.
The question is now that Triple G is really finding Canelo upstairs, sometimes with combinations. Can he put that extra mustard on one of those shots to get Canelo in trouble upstairs, having not put in the work to the body?
Very tired, though, Max. And Canelo is making it work right now, on purpose, to wear him down.
Somebody's going to produce a late round burst. In the first fight, it was Canelo who produced the late round burst. Can he do it again and put the fight away? Or can Triple G, with his whole career on the line, summon the greatness that fueled the middle of that career and restore the legend? Only a few more rounds to see.
Good body shot. Oh, good shot.
Hard right hand by Canelo Alvarez. Triple G trying to fire back with his own right hand. It's an Alvarez round so far with 30 seconds to go. Big left hook for Golovkin.
See, those Triple G shots are starting to move Canelo a little more than they did, even as Triple G is fatiguing.
And the cut is getting bigger over Canelo Alvarez's left eye. Judges score blood, too. Triple G on the attack, looking at the blood and saying, I can make that blow. Closing seconds of this round have been good to Golovkin.
10 seconds.
Who will finish it off? A miss for Alvarez, a miss for Golovkin. A straight right hand lands for Triple G.